G'day guys, back from our ride. We've had a chance to score Rob's glycogen scans. Now 2.5 weeks ago we went out and we did the same thing. Got some pre and post scans, same type of session, about a 70-80k ride. This time the only thing that's different, Rob is not having his usual banana and wheat bix they would have before he goes out. Instead he's having his peptide protein and keto fuel. So we're cutting back the carbs before his session, and also the night before he's cut back his carbs a little bit. Normally he'd have a little bit of chocolate, one row or two, so he hasn't had those either. Before showing you Rob's glycogen scans, I'll mention that on both occasions Rob had done a pretty decent run session the evening prior. Last time he'd run 20 Ks, and then this time he'd run 24 Ks, so pretty similar. So suffice to say he's coming into today's session with reasonably heavy legs. So on the left of your screen you'll see Rob's scans from his rectus femoris, left and right, pre and post. Pre levels were 65 and post levels were 60, so a drop of 5, which is pretty good. On the right you can see the results from this morning. Rob's pre levels were a bit higher, so 75 they scanned in at, and then they dropped down to 65 at the end of the session. A drop of 10 points to be expected given we had the 5 efforts during this ride compared with none in the last ride. But the good takeaway is that Rob's starting glycogen levels are actually higher, so 10 points higher than they were last time. So being on the protein the last few days, we would expect that muscle damage and soreness is getting a bit better. That's possibly helping with his glycogen replenishment. So interesting findings from comparison with the first baseline test. Going on from this, we're going to take a look at how his glycogen levels fare after a long ride, 150k ride. And then we're also going to take a really close look at the effect of adding the keto fuel supplement in. We've got a device that measures muscle oxygenation. So one of the key things ketones are meant to do is reduce your body's oxygen requirements during exercise. So we'll take a good look at that. Stay tuned.